What's up, guys? Today I'm doing a review from the house of Davidoff, and the fragrance I'll be reviewing today is no other than Hot Water. This one came out in 2009. The perfumers for this is Olivier Poge and Domitille Berthier. Alright, this one, like I said, came out in 2009. I purchased this one at the drugstore. I was trying to re-up on this guy right here, and I saw this beautiful red bottle next to it. And I said, okay, I'll give it a try. I gave it a try, sprayed it on my arm, and I enjoyed the thing. Alright, let's get into the review on why I liked this scent when it first came out. Alright, at the top here we have, I believe it's red basil with absinthe. And at the heart notes you have paprika, you got some patchouli, and what was it again? And pimento, yes. And the base, what we have for the base is styrax and benzoin. What does it smell like? Well, as soon as you put this on your skin, you'll get a little bit of fresh greenness from the scent. I believe it's coming from the absinthe. Okay, and the benzoin comes straight into play here, giving it a bit of sweetness, a little bit of powderiness in here, just a slight tinge of bit. And the spices from the paprika, so the red pepper and the pimento pepper, they're in there, but they're very fresh and sweet. It's not spicy where it's hot and spicy, as this fragrance indicates. Okay? And all that sweetness is coming from the benzoin, and it's taking over the spices. The spices are well muted in here in this fragrance, unfortunately, for the name Hot Water. Alright? Okay, seasons to wear hot water. This is for all 4 seasons. Okay? It's a warm smelling fragrance. It is supposed to give you some sort of warmth, so it will work well in cold weathers, but mostly indoors. Okay, this is not an outdoor type of fragrance. Okay, it's great for cooler nights. Like I said, winter, it's not strong enough for winters, but it's made for winters. So it's kind of a funny, it's in a funny place right now. And fall, it'll do well for fall as well. So summer, you could easily spray this on for summer. Go heavy on the trigger with this one, and I'll get into that a little bit more. Okay, let's break down the scoring for this one. As far as projection, I say it's pretty poor, to be honest. It starts out pretty good for the first hour, then it just comes closer to the skin. Alright, so go loads of spray with this one. Spray it on your clothes. You can't overkill this one with the scent. Trust me on that. This one was designed to be oversprayed. Okay? And even then, you're still not going to create a big scent cloud or a bubble, so to speak. And as far as sillage is also pretty poor. It all depends. I'll say average and poor because I've gotten compliments with this, and I believe it's from the sillage and that sea breeze when I was wearing it in the summertime. Picked it up. So yeah, you could get compliments from this. So sillage, I'll say, is poor to average on this one. And let's go for longevity. I say it's average. 45 hours tops with this one, with 1 hour of decent projection. Alright, now moving on. Who is this one for? Like I've said, I've enjoyed this back in 2009. I've bought many bottles of this. And I say this one is for a young nose in the game. This one will make good for a gift for someone who's not into fragrances. They throw this on. they may enjoy it. This is for a person who doesn't wear, who's not really into fragrances or don't necessarily wear fragrances on a daily basis, or fragrance isn't the main staple in their lives. This will do them well. It's a good scent, okay? So back then it served me well. I've replaced this many times in my collection. I've recently repurchased it, trying to see if I could re-fall in love with it again. And I think the magic is gone now. My nose have grown up a bit. So yeah, sorry to say it. For hot water, it was special, but it just doesn't have that special thing about it anymore. It had back then for me. And that's how it is in the fragrance game sometimes. You grow out of love in some sense. Okay? All right. Let's move on now. All right, this is for, like I said, a young nose, man. I say this is unisex. A woman and a man could wear this easily because of that sweetness. Okay, it's not so strong. And yeah, so this is mostly a casual scent as well. All right, the spray on this one, let's get into the presentation. Here we have the box. And this is the 110 milliliter bottle. The box has this little red spotlight there, creating a little bit of vignette. And it says Davidoff hot water. And this is the 3.7 fluid ounces, which is 110 ml. And it says the same thing in the box. Pretty much standard, pretty boring, not something you want to keep. And there goes the box. The bottle right now, to me, I say it's pretty plain, but what's the word to describe this? It reminds me of something of the 80s, this bottle, you know? It has a utilitarian design to it. And it has this beautiful crimson red bottle, see-through, and it looks attractive to me because of the color alone, just based on the color alone. And the side you have these tiles, these black tiles here with a little bit of red in between the tiles, and it gives you a good grip. And there's the bottle. Here's the bottom there of the bottle with your serial number or whatever you want to call it. And the spray on the hair is excellent. It shoots out really well. You know, Davidoff, they make some really great sprayers. And that's it for the presentation. And here's my overall score for Davidoff hot water. I think it's an average fragrance. It's not bad. It's not good.